I mean, we all know that all of it's gonna go right back to them anyway. Even if I went and paid for a private lawyer, they still gonna get some of the freaking money back. And then with the lawyers that they give me, what's gonna happen anyway? Why do I even need them? Why did all this get generated and all this expenditure and everything that's going through this whole idiocy is going to be way more than any other shit that this bitch claimed got stolen? And oh, by the way, let me add that the lawnmowers that they accused me of stealing, they never found. The only thing they found was the bike that I told them I bought from her. So we got a bike that was never on the missing item list until I told them I bought it from her. So I want you guys to see what's going on, just so you can understand why so many black people in this country, or I should say melanated people in this country, don't do well. That's why. Now I got all this shit going on trying to make something in the world that's falling apart thanks to the corrupt banks, who, by the way, told my friend the other day that he was high risk because he had some debts that went unpaid. Well, you know, the United States should have told the banks that when they needed somebody to help them pay all their debts when they got all that bailout money. They should have said, nope, you high risk, because see, everybody in this country has been giving you money and you've been ripping them off any damn way. So I don't see why we should give you money to bail you out when we all know for a fact that you don't give a fuck about the city. Oh, am I lying? I'm the one lying? Okay, well, why don't you just go to all these houses in the city that I see with for sale signs on them, and then they have the bank name right up under there, and then just go find the little white lady who owned that house a year ago, who got her ass thrown out because her husband went in the hospital and he was sick, and the hospital deliberately killed him because they knew by him being dead that she'd become a widower and it'd be hard for her to... Okay, I don't care if you think I'd be making all this shit up. I don't care. Remember, all I have to do is tell your ass. I got work to do. Okay, Hotep and Hetepu. As you guys can see, I've been busy out here. Look at this. Now, remember what I said last segment, that I was going to implement this trailer back into my hustle. I was going to store all this stuff in this trailer, but I decided that I got to get some serious money. I mean, I do. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get done, and I got behind by missing those 4 days of work. Can't afford to miss any work. I never make a profit. I never buy any pants. I never buy any drawers. I never buy any socks. All I'm able to do is pay bills. That's all. And that's the reason why I don't have no freaking money for the ass to be trying to put no damn court shit on me. But that's all it's about. I already know that. You see, for the last 3 hours, I've been out here working like a slave, getting this damn trailer ready so I could put it back on the road with me. That I had to pay the state so much money to get licensed to do the job. I just hate them sometimes, all the shit they put people through. And I don't mean that in general about everybody. I'm talking about a few people that mess it up for everybody. Remember, I told you guys that I still stand behind my proclamation that this is the best city in the world. Because with the problems that they got right now, I still wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Let's put it this way. I haven't found anywhere else that I'd rather live than here. Because I just left from LA. That was hell. I mean, straight hell. I escaped the belly of the beast. I'm telling y'all. So, the plan is implement the trailer, put it to work. Ohio made me do 45 days in jail. Loved it. Collected money. Waiting to extradite me back to Hawaii. They made money. They all made money. Got me to Hawaii, let me go. The judges, everybody involved, made a profit. They ruined me, but they all made a profit. That's the same thing going on here. They all want to ruin me so they can make a profit. I got too much work to do to put up with their bullshit. That's the reason why I hope my mother killed him. I'm not going to lie to you. That's the whole truth, because I know they've done this shit to a whole bunch of people and just destroyed lives of people. And so if I'm expressing the fact that since they don't mind bringing adversity into people's life, I hope my mother likewise do unto others as they have done unto you. Please, Mom, tear your ass up. Okay, now listen. All this shit right here is going to be torn down. All those sides and everything torn down. All this junk that's laying around here, I got to take to the landfill and pay them some money to throw off. This is why I'm so pissed off. I contribute so much to the well-being of my environment, and then you see what I get in return. All this shit I got right here is going to be money out of my pocket that I got to take to them. I'm going to pay them to dispose of it in a place where I pay tax up the ass. Do you guys get an idea that the wrong person is under investigation for being a thief? All the shit that's inside my building is going to come out of the building and go inside the trailer. When I fill the cavity in the trailer, all this bullshit that's right here is going to get stored in the building temporarily till I can get enough revenue up to take it to the landfill. I got to go. You guys have a good night. I won't be turning this thing back on until tomorrow because I'm a little depressed. And I'm going to go home and meditate and put some alchemy in effect that will keep this weather beautiful in this city. I'm going to ask the guys to pour us down a continuance of the blessings that we have been seeing, because I would not get mad over my own altercations and problems in my life and try to make innocent people not be able to enjoy the splendid anointings from our mother, our universal caretakers that has been bestowed upon us, okay? We're going to ask that it remain that way, for real. Even if we do ask that maybe a few little personal rain clouds might form for a few select people. Okay, peace and blessings. Have a good night. So beautiful. All right, peace and blessings. So I'm out cruising. You know me, doing my thing, looking for scrap. Yeah. I wanted to tell you guys that when I was in court, they was processing people so fast, moving people. In other words, they're getting what they're doing. Let me explain to you. They're building up all these little stupid cases for whatever, jaywalking, you name it, you know. So they get everybody into the courthouse for just one specific purpose, and that is to fine everybody and to extract money from them. So when your child come home and tell you they were not doing anything and you're pissed off because you think they're stupid because they got a dumbass ticket that you don't want to pay, and now you're mad at them and they're telling you they didn't do anything, I advise you to listen to them. Because what's going on is that America is taking advantage, as she's always done, of her power and her privilege. Instead of her trying to utilize her strength to promote education and stuff like that to take care of the small children on our planet, she's preying, taking her advantage out on our children and incarcerating them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Morning. And so what you're gonna have to do is really be serious about finding out the real truth behind the incident that led to your child coming home with that ticket. And instead of being so afraid of what's gonna go wrong if you don't pay that ticket, you go to court and battle that damn ticket and let them know that you know what they're doing. When I sat in there, I saw about 7 girls coming there, young white girls, like between the ages of I guess from 19 to 28, and they all looked really bad. Like, I mean bad. To see women like that with handcuffs on them, dressed in those gray uniforms, it looked just like the people looked in those Nazi concentration camps. The only difference was that the uniforms were gray and that they were not out in a fenced-in area. That's the only thing that was missing. When I sat there on those pools or whatever you call it, when I was sitting in a hot chair watching those ladies sitting over in the box, you should have saw the looks on their faces. They looked it like, you know, they were lost. They just looked it like freaking zombies. And then the men that came in, they were all white men, and of course I'm looking at them, and even though they're locked up in jail already, they still didn't forget how to be hateful. Hell, the majority of them looking at me as if to think, why the fuck is he not in here too? And I'm looking at them like, you should be worried about why you're in there instead of wishing that I was in there, because it was your always making sure that I ended up in there that gave the power structure, the power and the strength that they need now to make sure your fucking ass is in there. So believe me, when you look at me like that and I see you over there, it still bothers me to see this is going on, but somewhere in my heart I feel like it really might not be all that bad to see your ass over there, because I know you. I've been around you all my life, and I don't mind telling you the truth about how you've made me feel in my heart behind all your diligence at expressing your genuine dislike of my ass. So, you know, fuck you too. I mean, that's really the truth about it. I'm not gonna try to act like I'm Mr. Jesus and I'm perfect and I don't know how to do nothing but love people. I strive to love people in the world that always motivates me to want to cut a motherfucking throat. Now, I'm just being honest with you, okay? And excuse me if I use these harsh words because I'm feeling really harsh this morning. Thank you, sir. I just, you know, it's just really hard when you get up and have to come out here and ride around and look for this metal and stuff. See, look at that. Look, I'm gonna show you guys something. If I come to do it, God will be good to me. You see that? Watch. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. See you guys? Now, what that is just like, I've only been out here now actually for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes of actually driving, doing work. You know, like you saw that guy back there blowing in the street. I see him all the time out there. He's a really cool guy, you know. I don't know him, he don't know me, but he's always really polite to me. He always waves at me and shows me that he appreciates me coming through here, picking this scrap. These homeowners out here know what I'm doing. They don't have a problem with it. I tell you, the people who always start shit about me being out here is people that most of the time don't even live in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's really the truth too. So now let me show you something. Now this stuff right here is a real toss-up, see, because it's at the curb, but I can't be really sure because it's little kids' toys. Now you see that wheel on the top right there? It's all bent out of shape. But I still won't take it because no one actually has let me know that it's garbage. So I have a plan. There's a lady right there. And watch what happens. I'm going to go ask her and we'll see. But this is the type of care and concern to stop myself from being implemented in theft that I go through every day, and it end up still happening to me anyhow. Hey, good morning, ma'am. Hey, how you doing? I was wondering, I picked up this type of stuff like this. Oh, is that right?
I'd be happy to give you a call when I see stuff.
Hey, well, if you could go one more little effort for me, pass that one out too, and you keep one. How's that, all right?
Okay.
Hey, honey, thank you so much. What's your name, ma'am?
I'm Donnie.
Donnie, pleased to meet you, honey. My
Nice
name is Asar. God bless you, dear.
What is it?
Asar, A-S-A-R.
Asar.
Yeah, and my name and my phone number is right on there, okay?
Okay, yeah, if I see good stuff like metal, what kind of stuff you're looking for?
Well,
anything that could be resold? Or
yes, the recycle stuff. And also,
metal.
you know what? I put some miscellaneous names and stuff on there. When you open that up and look at it, you'll see I guess a
List of what
manifest.
you want and
Yeah,
stuff.
yes, ma'am. And but then I wasn't able to cover everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
if it's something not mentioned on there, I'm still is equally interested. Okay.
Okay, if I were to, is there like, can I text a number that's on here with stuff and locations?
Yeah, that phone number that's in there. Now let me tell you why it'll be better if you text me. It is going to be better to actually leave a voice.
Voicemail?
Yeah, the
Okay.
reason why you could be explicit about what time you were there, and you can even if
Okay.
you want to go the extra mile, tell me what it was.
Okay.
Okay, because if you say it was 3 refrigerators.